Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up and get up to speed. Today I'll be doing a review on a JC Wings Asiana Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide body aircraft in a 1/200 scale model. I originally was supposed to get this model from Troy's Toys, but he didn't get it due to his mix up in ordering and all that stuff. So I had to go to plan B, which I had to get this off a private seller from eBay, and that's where I got this mount. And at the time this video review posting, this mount is becoming very difficult and very scarce to get your hands on as we speak. If you can get your hands on it, please do so. But anyway, before I go into details about this model in its entirety, allow me to share you some information about the history of Asiana Airlines, if you would please. Asiana Airlines is a South Korean-based airline that was founded and established on February 17, 1988, and officially commenced operations on December 23, 1988, with its first inaugural flights to Busan and Gwangju, South Korea, respectively, as the airline was formed by the Kumho Asiana Group, formerly the Kumho Group, and was originally known as Seoul Air International. Asiana Airlines is currently one of the major flag carrier airlines for the country of South Korea, as well as the country's second largest airline carrier after Korean Air, as the headquarters of Asiana Airlines is located in the Asiana Town Building, located in the Osodong, Hanso-gu district section of Seoul, South Korea, while the airline's domestic hub is located at Gimpo International Airport, which is located approximately 9 miles west of the Central District section of Seoul, South Korea, and the airline's international gateway hub is located on the grounds of Incheon International Airport, which is located approximately 43 miles northwest of the Central District section of Seoul, South Korea. And the focus city hubs of Asiana Airlines are located at Busan Hinmei International Airport, located in Busan, South Korea, and Tetju International Airport, located in Tetju City, Tetju Province, South Korea. Asiana Airlines currently flies to 90 destinations throughout Asia, Europe, North America, and Oceania, with the operating fleet of 81 aircraft, including cargo. That includes 4 Airbus A350-900XWBs, extra wide-body aircraft. And in addition to the 81 aircraft that currently operates in the Asiana fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 51 aircraft that includes 17 Airbus A350-900XWBs and 9 of the next generation Airbus A350-1000XWBs, in which those are scheduled to enter Asiana's fleet sometime in 2020. And those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. As of July 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, Asiana Airlines is one of 10 airlines in the aviation world, along with ANA All Nippon Airways, based out of Tokyo, Japan, Cathay Pacific, based out of Hong Kong, Etihad Airways, based out of Abu Dhabi, EVA Air, based out of Taipei, Taiwan, Garuda Indonesia, based out of Jakarta, Indonesia, Qatar Airways, based out of Doha, Qatar, Singapore Airlines, based out of Singapore, Lufthansa, based out of Cologne, Germany, and Hainan Airlines, based out of Haikou, Hainan, China, to actually hold this prestigious honor, are currently operating as a certified 5-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. And the Airbus destination code for Asiana Airlines on this particular aircraft is 9X. Alright, now let's take a look at the front of the box. You see here, you see the top of the box, you see the aircraft type, the A350XWB, which stands for extra wide body, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, the Asiana Airlines title, including the airline's logo, the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information, as well as the various colors that's on this airplane. I'll get into that momentarily. Now you're looking at the back of the box, where you see all the Asiana Airlines title, the airline's logo, the aircraft type, and all the specifications you see on this aircraft, which I find impressive. The warning information, the JC Wings logo, as well as their Facebook social media page of JC Wings you see displayed there. Okay. Now you're looking at the top of the box, where you see the aircraft type, the Asiana Airlines title, the logo, including the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information at the top of the box I showed you early on. Then you look over to the right, you see the one that's checked. That's the one I got my hands on, then I'm going to do the review on. The flaps down version, that's the only one that's probably left the last I checked on eBay. So if you can get that, all is good as well, okay? Now you're looking at this nice little white metal model stand that came with the model. Very sturdy to say the least. And then you see that black padding there, folks. The purpose of that black padding is to protect your model from being damaged or scratched. That's the purpose of the black padding. Now you're looking at this plastic bag, and what's inside that plastic bag are the gear replacement doors featuring two little toothpicks. Please stay tuned as I go into details for the purpose of these gear replacements on this particular aircraft model, okay? Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of Asiana Airlines, all the details here on this box here, plus the model stand, and the plastic bag that features the gear replacement doors for this particular model, with no further ado, everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is, everyone, the JC Wings Asiana Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide body aircraft in a 1/200 scale model. Now, here's some information you need to know about the Asiana Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB and how it's become a part of their fleet and will become one of the backbone jetliners for their fleet in the foreseeable future. Asiana Airlines became the 12th airline after Qatar Airways, Vietnam Airlines, Finnair, the TAM/LATAM Airlines Group, Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, Ethiopian Airlines, Thai Airways International, China Airlines, Lufthansa, and Air Caribs, respectively, to acquire this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, as Asiana Airlines took delivery of its first of 21 Airbus A350-900XWBs extra wide-body aircraft that Asiana Airlines placed orders for back on July 16, 2008, and received their very first Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft, which bears the registration ship number HL-8078 on April 24, 2017. And the airline's first inaugural flight on this iconic jetliner was originally scheduled to begin flying from Seoul-Incheon International Airport in Seoul, South Korea, to Hong Kong International Airport in Hong Kong as Asiana Airlines Flight OZ-721 on May 9, 2017. However, the actual inaugural flight date on this aircraft was pushed back to May 15, 2017, with the aircraft's first inaugural flight operated as Asiana Airlines Flight OZ-703 when it flew from Seoul-Incheon International Airport in Seoul, South Korea, to Ninoy Aquino International Airport in Manila, Philippines, as the airline's inaugural destination, alternating with the Airbus A330-300 on this particular route, as the lion's share of the Airbus A350-900XWBs will operate mostly out of its Seoul-Incheon International hub, as this aircraft is destined to become one of the major flagship jetliners for the South Korean-based carrier, along with the forthcoming Airbus A350-1000XWBs extra wide-body aircraft in the foreseeable future. Now let's talk about the Asiana Airlines Liveries on this aircraft you see here, okay? In February 2006, Asiana Airlines modernized its corporate identity for unification purposes with those of other divisions of its parent company, the Kumho Asiana Group. However, this livery wasn't unveiled to the general public until October 26, 2006, on the grounds of Seoul-Incheon International Airport in Seoul, South Korea. And the first aircraft that was introduced and begun sporting this unique livery scheme was a Boeing 777-200ER, which bears the registration ship number HL-7597, as the name of the livery is actually called the Energy of Sakdong, as the term Sakdong literally means colorful strips, denoting the traditional Korean clothing pigments made by patchworking. As another aspect of the Sakdong is that it signifies by expressing wishes of good luck. Now here's the color breakdown that represents the Energy of Sakdong, everyone. Alright, let's start with the Asiana Airlines title, which is this right here. That is Kumho Asiana Gray. The Asiana Airlines logo, which is this right here. That is Kumho Asiana Red. The fuselage and the engine, which is all this right here and that right there. That is Asiana Cool Gray. And then the colors from left to right at the back of the aircraft. Asiana Warm Gray right here. Asiana Maroon. Come Hold Asiana Red. Asiana Yellow. Asiana Purple. And Asiana Violet. Well, everyone, with all that information out of the way about the aircraft and the livery, how that came about, with no further ado, everyone, let's get down to business and let me show you all the details on this aircraft model, shall we? Let's check it out. Okay, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door, featuring the partial registration ship number 078. You see the pitot tubes and the static ports, what have you, as well as the nose cone, the cockpit windows, and the windshield wipers. And now this decal right here between the cockpit windows and the L1 door, that is the Star Alliance decal. And Asiana Airlines joined the Star Alliance on March 28, 2003, which consists of 27 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And this alliance includes Air Canada, Lufthansa, SAS Scandinavian Airlines System, Thai Airways International, and United as the 5 founding members. And then this little decal right here, the UNICEF decal right there. UNICEF actually stands for the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund and was created by the United Nations General Assembly on December 11, 1946 to provide emergency fund and health care to countries that have been devastated by World War II, as Asiana Airlines is a major supporter of this organization. And then you see the Asiana title right there, as well as the airline's logo. Now you're looking at the edge of the wing here, and what you see there is the inboard landing lights right there. Alright, now you're looking at these big massive engines on this aircraft right here, featuring the engine cone, which I find very detailed and realistic. These are the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engines that are used on this particular Asiana Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide body aircraft. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engines, and the turbo fan blades do spin. Check it out. Now you're looking at the front of these engines right here, featuring the engine strikes right there, and as I mentioned, the turbo fan blades do spin. Check it out. Perfect. And you got a better visual view of the inboard landing light, as well as the landing bogey gears on the port side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the engines on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes over here, and the turbo fan blades spin over here as well. Check it out. Okay. And then you see the inboard landing light right there, as well as the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side, featuring the landing gear struts and the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, where you got a better visual view at the top here, the power escape hatch door. I'm going to show you at a different angle later on. The cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. You see the pitot tubes right there above the nose cone, the actual nose cone. The nose gear doors, the nose gear lights, the nose gear struts, as well as the detailed nose gears on this aircraft. So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side, because there's more information shared with you there as well. Let's roll. And behind these Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engines here, you got a better visual view of the landing gears here on the port side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. Alright, we're still on the port side, and let's check out this wingtip device you see displayed there with the multicolors on that wingtip device. These wingtip devices are actually called blended winglets, and these blended winglets were made from composite materials. And the purpose of these blended winglets is to improve the overall efficiency of the aircraft, resulting in saving fuel, lowering noise emissions, and improving takeoff performance. These blended winglets has a 31.9 degree sweep angle, helping to increase cruise speed to Mach 0.85 and a maximum operating speed to Mach 0.89. The blended winglets for the Airbus A350 were produced at the Airbus Broughton factory, known as a specialist facility located in Hawarton, Flintshire, Wales, which lies near the border of England and Wales. You also see the red navigation light right there by the wingtip device. Now I'm going to let you see the front of the wingtip device here at a different angle. Check it out. Now you're looking at the blended winglet from the front angle at a 31.9 degree sweep angle. See how it sweeps off a little there. Now you're looking at the aircraft, the back of the aircraft on the port side still, where you see the Come Hold Asiana group right there, and the Asiana warm red right, and the Asiana warm gray color right there. Asiana Airlines is a subsidiary of the Come Hold Asiana group, which consists of a conglomerate with subsidiaries in the automotive, industrial, leisure, logistic, chemical, and airline fields. The headquarters of the Come Hold Asiana group is located at the Come Hold Asiana main tower in Seoul, South Korea. And then right here, that is the APU bulk bin door right there. But above that number right there, that is the registration ship number HL-8078. Registration ship number HL-8078. This aircraft is the first of 21 Airbus A350-900XWBs extra wide-body aircraft to enter the Asiana Airlines fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on March 28, 2017 and was delivered to Asiana Airlines on April 24, 2017. And right by that rear door, painted in the Asiana red color right there, the Airbus A350 decal. At the time of this video review posting, Asiana Airlines is one of 18 carriers that are currently operating the Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft in their fleet. Qatar Airways, Vietnam Airlines, Finnair, the TAM/LATAM Airlines Group, Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, Ethiopian Airlines, Thai Airways International, China Airlines, Lufthansa, French Blue, now it's French B, Delta Airlines, Air Mauritius, and Malaysia Airlines, and Iberia as well, are the others, as this aircraft is destined to become one of the major flagship jetliners in the Asiana Airlines fleet, along with the forthcoming Airbus A350-1000XWB, which is scheduled to enter the Asiana Airlines fleet sometime in 2020. Also like to add, Philippine Airlines just received their very first one as well, so we should probably see a model coming out on that pretty soon. Alright. Now we're at the back of the aircraft here once again, where I'm telling you about the colors right here. This is the Asiana warm gray right here, the Asiana maroon, the Come Hold Asiana red, the Asiana yellow, the Asiana purple, as well as the Asiana violet colors right there. But more importantly, that flag decal right here, that's the South Korean flag decal, and this flag decal represents the country where Asiana Airlines currently operates from as one of the major flag carrier airlines for the country of South Korea. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft still, where you see the APU exhaust hole right here. And if you know what APU stands for, it stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. And then underneath the APU exhaust hole, you see the two little strobe lights right there, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. There it is, the Asiana Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide body aircraft from the rear view angle. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number 078, as well as the pitot tubes and the static ports, the nose cone, the pitot tubes right here in front underneath the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Star Alliance decal, the UNICEF decal, the Asiana Airlines titles and the airline's logo, as well as the front cargo container loading door. Now you're looking at the center of the fuselage here, where you see the inboard landing lights right there on the edge of the wing, as well as the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engine right there, featuring the detailed engine cones right here, as well as a better visual view of the landing bogie gears here on the starboard side, featuring the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the blended wingtip device right there, featuring the multicolors on the blended winglet, as well as the green navigation light on the edge of the wing. Now you're looking at the front of the blended winglet here on the starboard side. See how it sweeps at a 31.9 degree sweep angle right there as well. Now looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the Come Hold Asiana group decal above the rear cargo container loading door right here, the registration ship number, the Airbus A350 decal right there, the South Korean flag decal, as well as the various colors back here on this tail here as well. Now, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm gonna let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears, which rolls pretty good. Okay, not bad. And it also tilts, see there. And then the nose gear swivels as well, as you can see there. So, with that said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. All right, we're gonna start at the aerial bird's eye view of the front of the aircraft, where you see the nose cone, the pitot tubes above the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the power escape hatch door. You come over this way, see the anti-collision beacon light, the Wi-Fi antenna right there, another high frequency antenna. Then you come back here, another antenna, and that big deal there, that is the satellite communications antenna right there, another antenna, the tail right there, and the horizontal stabilizers. Okay, now let's check out the wings here, folks. No wing walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. You see the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB 84 engines right there from the aerial bird's eye view, featuring the engine strikes. You see the little warning information right there, along with the registration ship number, the fuel dump valve, and the blended winglet with the multicolors on the painted on this blended winglet. Now let's check out this side here, folks. No wing walkway over here, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. You see the Rolls-Royce Trent XW84 engines on this side of the aircraft, including the engine strikes. See the warning information, the fuel dump valve, as well as the blended winglet with the multicolors painted on this blended winglet here as well. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, where it's painted in Asiana cool gray and Asiana warm gray right there. See the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, the open nose gear door with the nose gear. You come up here, another antenna. See the hole where the stand goes in it, as well as the anti-collision beacon light. Then another antenna. And then you see right there the APU housing doors, as well as the horizontal stabilizers there underneath. Let's check out the gears here. Looking at the bogie gears here. Yeah, it tilts. Okay, cool. And then you see the engines there. See the registration ship number, as well as the fuel dump valve. You see the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you, as well as the blended winglet. Let's check out this side here. Okay, all right, gears there, the engines there with all the details underneath, the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you, the fuel dump valve, as well as the blended winglet here on this side of the aircraft. Now, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm going to put on that nice little white metal model stand that came with the model. So no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Alright, finally got this model on the stand, no problem, no hesitation. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model on the stand on the port side. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft in a takeoff landing position with the model on the stand. You see how the wings are flexing a little bit. You know, those nice little Rolls-Royce Trent XWB 84 engines displayed there. Awesome. And you're seeing this model in a takeoff landing position on the starboard side with all the gears and stuff intact with the model on the stand. And finally, you're seeing this model in a takeoff landing position from the tail cam angle with the model on the stand. Alright, before I take this model off the stand, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason is the gears right here. I'm going to take the nose gears off right there. They are magnetic. The gears here on the port side there, as well as the gears on the starboard side. There you have it, okay? Now, since I got all the gears off this model, I'm gonna let you see this model at a different angle without the gears. Check it out. Now you're seeing this model being displayed without the gears, while you see it in flight mode, while you see it on the stand. Now you got one or two options how you want to display your models. Option number one is you want to continue to display it like that. That's fine. This little gear replacement inside this plastic bag that I showed you earlier, that's the purpose of these gear replacements, is to substitute your gears while you continue to display your model in flight mode. Or you can keep it in the gear down position with the gears on the model. It's your choice. I choose to leave mine on it because it adds more value to the model. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model to stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review, okay? Now let's check out the seating configuration on this aircraft. The Asiana Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft seats 311 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Now here's the breakdown, everyone, from rows 1 to 7, which will be from here to about right here. You have 28 business Smartium flatbed seats. Rows 10 to 14, which will be from here to about right here. You have 36 economy Smartium seats, which is premium economy. However, on the side note, there's no row 13 on this aircraft. And rows 15 to 43, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft, you have 247 economy class seats, which brings a total of 311 seats. And finally, Asiana Airlines previously already began utilizing the Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft from the airline's international hub at Seoul-Incheon International Airport in Seoul, South Korea, to worldwide destinations such as Singapore, Hong Kong, Beijing Capital, Fukuoka, Japan, Hanoi, Vietnam, London Heathrow, Manila, Philippines, Osaka, Kansai, San Francisco, Shanghai, Pudong, Los Angeles, Seattle, which will commence on July 31st, 2018, Bangkok, which will commence on October 28, 2018, and New York JFK, which will commence on October 28, 2018 also, and will operate this aircraft on this particular route until March 30th, 2019. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting it, if you can find it. If you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. So with that said, take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.